They didn't learn their lesson the first time. Still taunting, still certain they were untouchable. But ego doesn't age well in a fight.
Both appear weary and maybe...
This is what happens when cocky fighters get humbled once again. This tattooed freak thought he could clown around and somehow win the fight. But his opponent, Mark Abalardo, remained unfazed by his opponent's shenanigans.
From this point on, wow, he's putting on, look at these angles, look at him, taunting. It's fair game, but Mark could do some no-up kicks to the head, that is.
Mark pinned the cocky fool to the ground.
As tricky as his name is to pronounce. Indeed. And letting them tee off on you. You've got to open up your guard, you've got...
The fool chickened out in the end, and the fight ended with Mark as the winner.
Let's get the official word right there from referee Kemp Chang.
Miles Raksu thought he could make fun of his opponent, DTG, and get away with it.
I predict this fight not lasting very long. It's going to be a short time in the ring. I'm going to get a knockout and my hand's going to be raised.
But DTG entered the ring unfazed and confident that he would shut up the clown. After eating a few torpedoes for dinner, the long, arrogant clown started to run away.
Use that body, break the body, work the body. Absolutely. Man, he's got 4-3 minutes. I mean, one. Ooh, that's everything I've seen from him right now.
Good for him. That takes composure. He's got to be careful to be as composed as he...
But then DTG got serious and caught the arrogant fool on the ropes. The referee called off the fight after witnessing the beating of a lifetime.
Totally spot on. Finds that cardio, finds those shots.
He almost looked out on his feet for a second, but he's starting to recover, and that's too far behind him in terms of being gassed.
It seems like DTG has the boxing fundamentals to be able to fight through the fatigue of fighter. Right, can you answer the call for the next round? DTG, make it 2 in a row for the rapper.
Excellent.
I mean, completely revolutionary.
Rajab Zada started the fight with uncontrolled aggression and didn't listen to a word from the referee.
Keep it, can Bahram close it?
He acted cocky and thought he could make it out alive by playing a foul game.
Nice head kick for Bahram, and he's already got Mori wobbling a little bit. Mori trying to hold on. Oh, and that's a knee on the ground. That might be a point deduction.
Kick to bombs. Again.
He was snubbed by the referee several times, but paid no mind to it. Desperate for a win and to teach the fool a lesson, Mori started to do flying kicks in the air like Bruce Lee. Luckily, one of those kicks landed straight through Rajab Zada's thick skull, and he landed on the canvas.
From the referee, I'm being careful.
Big knee from Mori. Kick on the right hand, and that's a knockdown. Another knee from Mori. It's over! Mori Krova has beat Bagrat Rajachari!
Minoru Philip Kamura fought Kaew Wirasakrek at the Yoyogi National Stadium in 2015 and decided to seek some attention. He started strong and managed to get a few good shots in. And even when the fight started, this arrogant fool didn't back down from being cocky. And then Kaew switched to beast mode and lit Kamura's face with torpedoes.
Oh my God! And there's the chant for you.
Yeah, well, there it is.
Didn't I just tell you I do not want to get kicked by this man?
The arrogant fool got what he deserved and started crying after the fight.
Most fighters learn more from losing than
Austin McBroom tried to provoke his opponent, Gibb.
You're going to be right here. You're going to be... Watch out, bro.
Move, man.
Watch out.
Guys.
Thank you so much for joining us.
He was overconfident and managed to drop Gibb early on.
He's using that lead hand to make sure it's extended.
But the fight wasn't over. Gibb landed a torpedo straight through McBroom's skull, and he landed on the floor like a flat pancake.
Remember what Gibb said?
And then he floored him again and again and won the fight after unleashing punishment.
Gibb's out on the neutral corner. He punches. Look, he's trying to close the gap, then punch. Look.
Oh, big uppercut! Gibb looking to finish him, Austin McBroom! There he goes again for the third time!
Hey, look at me. You want to stay in this fight? You do.
Oh, down goes McBroom! Again!
Green.
Jack gave him.
Oh, big right hand! Look at Gibb! McBroom hurt! Jack, you can stop it at any time! Stop the fight! Big left hook! Oh, right hand!
Guys, he's got to hold on here.
Big man! This one's over! Seven figure giver! Has come to Los Angeles!
Ricardo Mayorga tried to downplay Shane Mosley by smoking a cigarette in his face.
Oh, come on, man. Smoke in his face, man. Come on, that's bad. Come on, man. It's an athlete. Come on, man. Oh, man.
He went inside the ring, overconfident and cocky. He tried to bully Shane and succeeded to some extent.
Here's a left to the body. Same tactic he used against Vernon Forrest and against Felix Trinidad. We've seen it before from Mayorga into it. He just let him hit him a left hand. Look at him. Right hand. Hey, look at Mayorga. Mayorga misses. And Mayorga.
But then Shane landed a missile out of nowhere that hurt Mayorga badly. The fight turned into a one-sided beatdown in the end, as Mosley folded him in half.
Rounder. You got two 40-somethings in here who both appear weary and maybe...
And down goes Mayorga. He's claiming a low blow.
Referee is counting.
Says no. He's not going to get up. And that's it.
Anthony Hemrich decided he should do Bell instead of boxing in the ring. He was overconfident and sure that this fight was in the bag.
And he puts on a show.
Hemrich got in a few good shots and tried to mimic Muhammad Ali.
Vacant title. Now, today, Jeff Moore left by Hemrich. That's 6 Word now holding on.
But his opponent had a chin of steel and stalked him like a leopard. And then, Booker detonated a warship straight through Hemrich's face, instantly making him sleep.
He has that Magic Johnson, Isaiah Thomas, and he has the smile wiped off his face. He's not going to beat the count.
Hemrich got up and ate more sleeping pills from Booker. He dropped one last time and ended in a body bag.
Like a champ, he said. Booker T. Right on top of Hemrich. He could smell it now. Hemrich, no balance, goes down. Okay. He has survived the 20 seconds. It is over. Booker T. Word has come into the backyard of Anthony Hemrich.
Greg Jackson was more experienced than his opponent, Whitlock. But Whitlock underestimated Jackson, and that would soon turn into his demise. Greg had a few good shots, but left an opening that would hurt him.
Matter of fact, he has not won. Big height advantage for Mr. Jackson.
There he comes in behind the jab and scored with the right-handed.
Whitlock saw the opening and launched a missile right then and there. Whitlock started to do a dance as his opponent was falling, thinking the fight was over.
Getting them back, just worry about surviving.
but Greg came in swinging like a madman, and the referee had to step in before Whitlock went home in a freezer.
Got into the distance of the shorter man, Whitlock.
And now a right hand reigns in from Jackson as he's on the attack, and he comes back and wins his turnaround by Greg Jackson.
Behaved like a... All right, now.
Adrian Broner didn't pull any brakes when he trash-talked his opponent, Marcos Maidana.
After I fuck him up December 14th, like I'm coming out the driveway.
He stood up in the ring with a cocky attitude, but didn't see what was coming.
Introducing Adrian.
As soon as the bell rang, Maidana launched on Broner like he stole his girlfriend.
And he swarms Broner along the ropes. Rises him with the right hand. Maidana off to a very quick start here.
Presence known here against Broner. Gavin Reese bounced
the hook on the right and hurt Broner. He took a weird false misstep.
Maidana started without the jab, by the way.
Maidana throws to the body by Maidana. A couple of right uppercuts. The last one just grazing the...
He didn't learn his lesson in the first round, so he acted cocky once again, which pissed off Maidana.
Confident in doing that, he's going to have to get after.
Oh, wow. Step in the sweet science as we go to...
Then, Maidana launched a landmine that made Broner sleep on the canvas.
The 2 rounds, and there's the right hand lead by Maidana that sticks. Another right hand! Broner goes down for the first time.
What was when he was setting up all the power?
Yeah, he's the old Maidana, but he's still landing power punches. And Maidana is just not throwing the jab.
Total body shots landed by Maidana. Oh, another. Minute 45 left in the 7th. But there he shows signs of something.
Marcos is not used to being on the back foot. I'll repeat it. Yep.
Oh, the hook. Adrian Broner with the headbutt.
He's milking it, guys. Come on.
By the 9th round, Broner's face had been altered beyond recognition.
Chopping right hand, a left hook to the body, left hook upstairs. Broner trying to hold on. Working the body again is Maidana going over top.
He's not going backward too much, but he's not landing either. They're trading hooks, and right now Broner's is getting their lick.
And Maidana won the fight after going a full 12 rounds.
There's a sign of sportsmanship between the two.
In 2019, Cedric Doumbe and Nabiev fought each other for the welterweight title.
Touch gloves if you like. Push back.
Both fighters blasted on each other from the opening bell like they were looting a Christmas sale. But Nabiev refused to play fair and started landing illegal strikes behind the head. Nabiev got an earful from the referee.
Back of the head! Back of the head!
But Cedric got furious at his cocky attitude.
And actually hit him in the face. Good pressure from Doumbe, using his ring controls to hit.
Well, sometimes you do have to sit in the pocket and try to exchange to get Doumbe.
And then Nabiev made another mistake. He started his theatrics and showed off his bell dancing in the middle of the fight.
Showing his power and a solid jab.
Sorry, Joe.
Then Cedric detonated missiles that made Nabiev lie flat on the floor like an Italian dough. That's what you get for messing with the wrong person.
Gloves up! Gloves up! Fight! Nabiev's going to continue. Here's Doumbe. He's turned into one of the best finishers in the world here in Paris. Nabiev is still asleep.
Monty Barrett was all talk before his fight with Shane Cameron and promised to destroy Cameron.
I'm gonna be able to hit that jaw all night. I didn't know his jaw was that big. Shane fight me is like a dog scratching off a flea. It's gonna be easy. He's lunch meat. So I can't wait to step in the ring with him.
But Shane Cameron was waiting for the perfect moment. The sneaky fool tried to play a foul game by striking the back of the head.
Get the head up, Shine. Get money
But in the third round, Cameron got his revenge and detonated a landmine through Monty's skull.
Monty Barrett's head. Barrett really catching the ear of Cameron on some of those shots. Cameron's got that left hand down. Led with that right hand. Now Barrett goes back to the... Oh, good shot!
And in the fourth round, Cameron ended the game and successfully sent Monty to the morgue.
Title, the champion, Monty Barrett. Shane Cameron in the...
The cocky fool Antonio Margarito made the mistake of mocking Manny Pacquiao's trainer. Seeing this, Pacquiao was determined to not just fight, but execute the fool.
Who's gonna win, Pacquiao or Margarito?
Margarito.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Who's that?
Freedom.
No, this guy. Puto. Es puto Pacquiao.
Así es, pendejo.
No one mirar, no one mirar.
Peace out.
Tony Bellew had an arrogant grin on his face. He was walking like he was the next mafia boss in the town.
He's undefeated, winning 10 in a row.
But Usyk remained calm and composed.
Proficient and so busy with his work. Doesn't really look for Pacquiao just yet, but it's hard to get the sparring against his left-handed fighters. He felt his way to take his time for a couple of rounds. Good shot from Bellew and landing. Also with the right hand. This is good work from Tony Bellew early on. It's an excellent start. Well, this is all part of
slowly chipping away at this fool.
Throw him in so he can land a big counter punch, and here it comes. Tony Bellew using his right hands. Good right hand counter there from Tony Bellew. Nobody expected this. Bellew takes it. Well, if Bellew switches off against somebody like Usyk, and this is better from the Ukrainian, and he's start having more effect. Bellew up again into the neutral corner.
And then in round 8, Usyk slipped a sneaky combination that made him sleep on the floor instantly.
It's looking brighter for the Ukrainian, much brighter. Yes, like that one that sent the blood splattering. Yeah, big left hand from him. And you can see Tony Bellew wearing down, still looking for that right hand. Still Gallion is really closing this gap with real, minimum effort.
Teaching Bellew a lesson not to mess with someone with a higher IQ.
Usyk had a rough start. Tony Bellew gave him problems early.
Usyk had made a couple of rounds ago, adjusting the way he threw that left hand.
James Vick thought he could bully his shorter opponent using his height advantage, but he was dead wrong. Rafael launched on this tall fool like he was breakfast and immediately pinned him down.
Well, Alves with a huge blitz forward. That 7-inch height disadvantage negated pretty quickly once you get on the inside.
His height advantage turned into his worst nightmare. And then Rafael launched 2 flying kicks that sent him straight into a body bag.
Stay in the... Oh my God! What a knockout! Have you ever seen anything like that? Oh my God! The executioner!
So, did you enjoy these knockouts? Does being cocky pay off in the end? And if you would like to see more of this content, then subscribe and like this video. We recommend you watch this video next.